Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Passe Gaming. I'm your host, Mr. Faust, and this here is That Guns for Hire.
Hey, everybody.
There you go. We need t-shirts to say, hey, everybody. So this is part 4 of our Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. We've been, talking a lot about, what we feel about the game and all that good stuff. And last episode, we were just about ready to talk about the greatest RPG. Before I interrupted Guns, and I said, "Listen, let's save that for next episode."
All right. God, there's so many. How do you pick the greatest RPG?
All right, let's start simple.
So
we're gonna start simple. The greatest RPG. The greatest JRPG. What would you feel that would be? And why?
I think as a complete game, the greatest RPG for me is Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
Not Final Fantasy VI.
Okay.
Chrono Trigger had the second best story probably written for an RPG. Okay.
Okay.
The best story is Final Fantasy VI.
Fair enough. Yes, I agree.
So saying, what's the best story in a JRPG game? It would be Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Oh, there you are. How are you, Fred?
Now, where I think Chrono Trigger is a more complete or better game than Final Fantasy VI is because it has memorable characters, and you're probably going to say, well, 6 has memorable characters, but it has too many characters.
Really? Just that's one of the things I liked a lot about 6 was that it had a lot of interesting characters, and all of them but 2 are fully fleshed out. And you don't typically see that in even modern day RPGs. Like, you'll have a couple really fleshed out characters, like 12 for instance, and then you have a couple where you're just like, why the fuck are they here? What purpose do they serve? And they're literally just there.
For me, I think 6 had too many characters. And Chrono Trigger has, 5 or 6 characters. They're all really well developed. They're all fleshed out. The story's meaningful. The battle system was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
With the whole,
very well done.
cross skills you could learn and all that interesting stuff. Plus time travel. Who doesn't like time travel?
Usually time travel's not done well. Although,
No,
obviously, Chrono Trigger did it really well. Okay.
Chrono Cross, on the other hand, did time travel pretty poorly.
Yeah, it did. My rebuttal...
One of the best, for lack of a better term, I'm going to call it a M. Night Shyamalan moment.
In what? Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Cross.
Oh, Chrono Cross.
Where all of a sudden it's like, you're the bad guy now!
What a twist!
No.
My
vote for greatest RPG
is Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
So, but it sounds like you have 6 as a close,
very close second.
Yeah. All right. Well, see, mine's in reverse for JRPGs. I would have Final Fantasy at 1 and Chrono Trigger at 2. Actually, just in general, that's how I have my RPGs. But for the same reason you docked a couple points from Final Fantasy. I gave them a couple points because I thought they were just as fleshed out and as interesting as as the characters in Chrono Trigger. It was actually the same team in conjunction with another really well-known team that did Secret of Mana, and I think that's what made Chrono Trigger so good, is that like the same guys who fleshed out these incredible characters in Final Fantasy VI were like, hey, listen, let's do it the fuck again. And they did, and it was fucking amazing. And I liked all the characters. And there were 2 throwaway characters, but you didn't have to get them. They were they weren't a part of the story. You could just get them as like special characters, and that was Udermo, which is the big abominable snowman guy, and who was the other one? The other one was Go-Go, which was another. You didn't have to get him, but you could.
Is that the caveman dude who learned enemy skills?
No, that's Gaio. I hated him. I mean, he was a fleshed out character, but like he was just annoying. No, Go-Go was the guy who looks like the merchants that you typically see, who has like a ton of clothing on, and he was red. Like, you see him in the town Go-Go, and then you see him again later, and that like you have to do a couple weird things in order to recruit him. Not a lot of people recruited him, only because they didn't know. Still, great character. Pretty much everything I loved about Final Fantasy VI is pretty much the same things I like from Chrono Trigger too. They both shared a lot of similarities. Same with Secret of Mana, which is another one that's up there. I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's goddamn close. Okay. Favorite. What's that?
Before we move on, what game suffered from having just a despicably large cast of characters? Do you remember? Oh, I just forgot the name of it. But you would go around, and there were like 100+ characters to collect in the game.
It was 102 stars.
Yeah.
Remember, they made a million of them. A couple of them games. I remember them. Arc the Lad.
No, not Arc the Lad.
No, was it? Starts with the S.
Yeah.
Suikoden?
Yeah, Suikoden.
Yeah. Didn't even suffer that much. You didn't really get to know any of them fuckers. You just threw them in your party, and then you used them as little murderers. Like they were like a part of your army.
Made at least 6 of them.
Yeah. Favorite PC RPG?
Fucking Arcanum.
Arcanum, Steamworks, and Magicka. Have you ever managed to beat that game?
No, I have not.
No. I got my ass mortified. I love that game. I played it like.
Aware that you could beat that game.
I played that game like a billion times, and I can never fucking beat it. It's so hard. It's a great game, though. Don't get me wrong. I love that game.
I just assumed there came a point with that game where you stopped caring, and you were like, "All right, I'm done. I can't."
I mean, it's basically just a Baldur's Gate clone. It's just different, and it was different in a really good way. It was unique, and it was interesting. It was steampunky before there was steampunk. It was a lot of fun, that game. Never beat it. I tried, man. I fucking tried. It's hard. It was a hard game. It's a weird game. Listen, if you want to get in this club, you're gonna blow me. You're like, what? If you were a girl, that fucking happened. The old days. We laugh about it now. It was rapey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was rapey.
It's amazing how much stuff wouldn't fly.
Oh my god, a lot of stuff wouldn't fly nowadays. Everyone would get all butthurt about it.
Yeah.
and not that I'm saying that you should not be butthurt about rapiness. However, I mean, it was a game, it was a part of the story. Like, who cares?
You need to have limits on your outrage.
Yeah, you do.
You get like, alright, so you hear about Kevin Spacey raping people or sexually harassing or molesting people or whatever.
By all means, be mad.
About that.
Yeah, definitely.
But like in a game, or like especially like in an old game, where you can't control anything about that at this point, you know, curb your rage.
Yeah, just chill with that shit. We get it. It was a little bit much for the old days, but you know, it's also the old days, and that's just how fucking things were. It just
I'm not saying that like,
and I'm even okay with it.
Game designers are exempt from like being classless douchebags. No, pick your battle. And
well, not only that, but like it was story driven. Like, I mean, like that. There are people like that. Clearly, there are people like that. So something like that happening, you know, in a fantasy world is not that far, you know, out there. They didn't make a big deal of it. It wasn't often, and you could say "fuck you," and that was that. Or you could be like, "Yeah, I'm down for that." Whatever. It's a game, so I don't know. I don't know where else to go about that. Yeah. So Arcanum. All right. Clearly, you're a huge fan. I'm 100% cool with that. For me, my favorite PC RPG, no surprise, would be Baldur's Gate 2. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love the first one too, but if I had to choose between the two, if they're like, listen, you can only play one or the other, I'm playing... How do I get rid of the hand? I did something. I did a thing, and now I can't get rid of it. Oh, it went away. Yeah, it was a fantastic game. I love that game. 100% love it. Arcanum's up there, too. And there's a couple oldies in there, like Quest for Glory and King's Quest. I mean, they're in there, too. But I love Baldur's Gate 2. And I like that they still mod that game today. That just goes to show the resiliency of that game and how much people love it. And then when they released the Enhanced Edition, they did it in such a way where you could still use those old fucking mods from a million years ago and the modern ones to play, to put in the Enhanced Edition. And that really changes the game a lot, because it's just awesome. Awesome game. Alright. Your favorite RPG, Western RPG?
Morrowind. Of all the games I've ever played, Morrowind. I think I most enjoyed about that game was how absolutely and utterly unabashedly broken it was. And how you could break the shit out of that game. I once made an area effect fire spell that when I cast it, it not only killed myself, but half the game.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because that's when Dave was living with you, and you guys were fucking hacking the shit out of that game on your Xbox of all fucking thing. Which I was like, how the fuck are you doing that? It's magic, and you would show up.
So that like your jump stat was like 3 million, and when you jumped, it would kill you because you went basically to the top of the world map and then came down. and died instantly.
I'm fairly sure you were there that day when I showed up, and I was like, he was messing with Marwyn, and I was like, listen, make a cool spell, name it Finn, and have it just, like, go kill that god that's in the game. And he's like, okay, what was his name? Vivek? Was it Vivek?
Vivek, yeah.
Yeah, he went over there, flew over there, and shot it at him. It didn't kill him, it took 2. But it killed everybody else.
Yeah.
And then we made another spell, and it froze the game. It was just too much for it to handle, I guess.
Oh, that game was so much fun. That was back when you could, like, shoot and figure out ways to, like, manipulate games. Now, like, games are so sterile. Like, everything's, like, tested out of them. Like, the only things you can break in games nowadays are things that you don't want to break, because it fucks up the game, and it corrupts your save, or some other bullshit.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't like breaking the game, and I like playing by the rules and then trying to do awesome stuff. But that's different people's prerogatives. I don't mind them leaving some stuff in there, like, to allow people who like that kind of thing, to actually do it. But
yeah.
I don't think it's not even that it's so sterile. Like, it's just not. They don't break it the right way. Like, they don't leave, like, the good bugs in. Like, they leave dumb bugs in.
Yeah.
Like, the ones that are, like, ruin games. It's like, oh, good job. Like, you made this nearly, unplayable. Would you consider a game like Red Dead Redemption to be an RPG? Or is that like an open world action game? I guess because I guess you wouldn't consider Grand Theft Auto an RPG.
The main requirement for RPG is, can you level up in it? A lot of people say, well, you play a role, so it's a role-playing. No, you're dumb.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
It's got to have some kind of a leveling feature to it. But I don't hate games. I mean, it's like, I play the shit that I like, and it's fun. So it doesn't matter. Like, if you could make an action sports RPG driving game, and I'd be like, well, is it fun? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, I mean, that seems fair.
People are too it's calmed down now, but I remember when people were so concerned about, like, genres, and, like, everything's gotta have its specific genre, and fucking, it's dumb.
I mean, I like things to have their own place, but to nowadays modern gaming, everything's open world, leveling up. So how do you consider that now? Everything you level up in now. So is everything an RPG?
Yeah. Well, it's got RPG elements. That's where you're at. What are the elements of the game? Oh, it's got these elements. I don't mind that you can level up and everything. It's weird because I hate math, but I love numbers, right?
Yeah.
So, like, being able to level up and things, like, that's enjoyable to me. Trying to figure out the strongest, stats, and abilities, and min-maxing and all that. I enjoy doing that. I've always enjoyed doing that. Yeah. I'm terrible at it because I can't math, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's never been my thing. Only because, like, I mean, I could do it. I usually just like trying to, I don't know. I'm weird.
I like being fucking super powerful.
Yeah. I mean, RPGs, I tend to try to work my dude up to be pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
Because it's fun seeing yourself go from, like, getting your ass kicked all over the place to, whatever. I missed what that dude said, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Come on in.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite Western. I would have to say, I guess, because like there's only so many Western RPGs.
There's only so many good Western RPGs.
Yeah, really don't know what one in particular.
There's been a handful of stinkers. Fallout, I'm looking in your direction.
Yeah, I can't decide what my favorite. Maybe if I look at it, it might help. I like Fallout. I like Fallout more than Skyrim. I never finished Skyrim because I get bored. So I don't know. I don't think I like Western RPGs.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever finished. Oh, South Park Stick of Truth.
Well, yeah, I guess that is a Western RPG, isn't it?
Yep. Even though it's technically made as an Eastern one. Whatever.
Whatever. What's your favorite puzzle game?
My favorite puzzle game? Dr. Mario, probably.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario's good.
It's a strong choice.
What's yours?
Myth.
I played those games, but I never. God, I do. You know what? I did go through that game with Kate. She and I played that for like hours, but that's something I don't think I would ever buy on my own and play.
Yeah.
I just it wasn't those types of puzzle games was never my thing really. Yeah. So you like Chrono Trigger? Is Chrono Trigger your favorite RPG of all time?
No.
What's your favorite RPG of all time? Is it Morrowind?
No. Not even close. My favorite RPG of all time is Symphony of the Night.
I don't consider it's a Castlevania game. Stop it.
It's an RPG. It is clearly, it's a Metroidvania.
But I don't consider Metroid an RPG. I mean, that's...
Metroid's not an RPG. Metroid's a adventure game. Exploration adventure game. Platformer.
But I can't...
But
I have a hard time classifying...
It's clearly an RPG.
I don't know if I can take that everything that levels up, it's an automatic RPG. You sort of level up in Grand Theft Auto. Is that an RPG?
You don't level up in Grand Theft Auto.
Sure you do. Like, when
you level up?
When you level up back in with them girls. You level up in Call of Duty in your ability to unlock weapons and stuff. Is that a RPG?
RPG elements.
The RPG elements does not make it an RPG. Elements just means everything has RPG elements in it. Just like a lot of games in general have action game elements into it now. But I don't consider that necessarily means it's a RPG. It just has elements. I
don't make the rules here. I just follow.
No, it sounded like you made that rule up. Because I don't think that's. I don't think that's a.
Look, I'm gonna ask Google right now.
There's a game with RPG elements and RPG. And Google's just like, what?
The top thing is it on PS4? And I believe it should be.
What should be on PS4?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh, I agree.
We're gonna look at the Wikipedia.
It's probably listed as action RPG.
No, platform adventure, action role playing. No, action role playing. Bam! Suck it!
Yeah.
Platform adventure, in parentheses, Metroidvania.
I don't consider it a traditional role player game. No. It's got a whole lot of slashes. It's an action game.
Wikipedia says
it's an action
role-playing game.
No, Wikipedia gave it like 40 different things that it could possibly be. It doesn't mean it's just that. So I don't consider it a traditional RPG.
Well,
I consider it an action game, a platformer with role-playing elements.
I don't consider you a traditional RPG. How about that?
Wow! I agree.
I played the Mr. Frost game once. I took it back.
Yeah, well. I can't remember what the hell this guy won.
You should make a game of us doing this.
What, asking each other questions and then arguing why the other's wrong?
The entire game is a black screen and a text box.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night is up there as one of my favorite games of all time. I 100% will say that. I can't put it in the in an RPG area.
That's
To me, an RPG is not just leveling; it's also doing quests and like Symphony of the Night. You're literally Symphony of the Night just doesn't feel like an RPG.
I think where the disconnect for you comes from is because
should we go lay down?
Every other Castlevania game you played is not an RPG. Platforming game.
Yeah, that could be it. It definitely could be it. Um, but then again, Simon's Quest, you level up.
Did you?
Yeah. And I did not consider that. Simon's Quest was a lot more like Symphony Night than people tend to remember. You leveled up, you collect items, you go back and forth, and you platform. Simon's Quest was a Symphony Night before Symphony Night was even a thing. It just wasn't a great Symphony Night. It was okay. They could have done better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say. I can't do it. I want to. If you want to consider it, that's fine. If you want to consider it to be the greatest RPG.
What's your greatest RPG? 6?
Yeah, it's 6. I love 6. I don't know how else to put it. Thought like Chrono Trigger. I can't put Symphony Night in that. If I changed. Now, if I went like greatest games of all time, Symphony Night. So Symphony Night makes 10. Make the top 10. Yeah, Symphony Night makes the top 10. 100%. Great game. Love Symphony Night. One of the reasons why I'm a backer for Bloodstained, because A, I want my name in the game, and B, I want that game to be I want that game to be made so bad it hurts. I'm so excited for it. It's coming out soon. Like 2 months? Like 2 months. No, 3 months. I think it comes out in February.
What is your favorite Dynasty Warriors type game?
I've only ever played regular Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've tried Empires. I didn't like it. So, yeah. I've only ever played just Dynasty Warriors.
My favorite Dynasty Warriors type game was Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
Never played it.
It was so good. Right. They give you a crap ton of Gundams, and they're like, here, go blow things up with a giant robot.
And you're like, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I kind of lost interest in Dynasty Warriors only because like that's a game you need someone else to play with. I can't play that one, a Dynasty Warriors by myself. And for the longest time, it still is. A lot of it's split screen still, and not online. So, unless someone's sitting next to me, like I have a Dynasty Warriors for PlayStation 3. I played it like a couple times because it was a pain in the ass trying to get the 2-player to work, but that's about it. It's a good game. I like the Dynasty Warriors. They're fun. God, I'm really looking forward to this Bloodstained. Bloodstained's gonna blow our fucking minds.
I hope so.
And I'm glad he refused to buckle like a lot of these companies do and push the date back, because I want a game that's he feels confident to put his stamp on, as opposed to, because remember, it's gonna be good. I mean, let's be real, he's played, what is this? I mean, what is this? You gotta remember, he's made Symphony Night and all the really good Nintendo handheld Metrovanias, and they were all really good. So I can't see how he can go wrong with just making another one of those. How hard just, and it looks like he's putting a lot more, into it, like things that he's been wanting to do and he couldn't do in a dinky handheld. Now he can. Like same thing with like every time you go into the dungeon, it's different. The way it looks, it changes. Like, so if you go through one playthrough, it looks one way, and you do it again. The layout's the same, but the dungeon, the damage looks different. This was broken last time, it wasn't. Just to spruce things up for you, shake things up a little. I find it interesting.
Most of those handheld ones were pretty good, though.
They were great. So when do I get dressed in the dress? I'm confused.
I believe it's towards the end of Midgard, isn't it?
What, when I cross dress? I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to. I don't know where to go. I should have got my book out.
You gotta go to the workout place.
I'm in a whorehouse. Can you imagine that? This is something this was a common thing in the older games. Neverwinter, there was a whorehouse. All the Baldur's Gates, Arcanum, and even Final Fantasy, whorehouse. It's a whorehouse.
Is that your stamp of approval, whether or not it's got a whorehouse in it?
No, it's just different. You can even take a peek into some of the rooms. I'm gonna peek because I'm a fucking dirtbag.
Does this game have a whorehouse? Yes? Okay, it's good. No, could be better.
There's a man standing on a bed. There's a guy in a bathtub who's clearly masturbating. And it looks like there's a girl tied up on the bed. Oh, he's not in the bathtub now. Oh, there he is. Yep, he's in the bathtub. See that, folks? That is something. It's the curse of the resurrected Satan. What?
I don't remember that at all.
The legend has been passed on through the generations. This is bizarre. Okay.
Ooh, weight reduction.
I hope the one with all the expletives is the fucking room. No, why'd you go in? Apparently I'm a pervert. The lover's room. Yeah, I'm gonna take a listen.
Sleep. Fuck off, stupid ninja. Marogi branch. What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I hear just do-do-do-do-do.
It's he's like having a stroke or something. It's weird. I keep forgetting that Cloud has all the strokes in this game.
God, it's been so long since I played that game. What? Who? Oh.
Folks, I cannot figure out how the fuck and what the fuck. I'm gonna have to look up the goddamn walkthrough because this is confusing the shit out of me. It is. I can't figure out how to get the dress on.
You gotta do the thing.
Yeah, that helps. I have to get the wig. This game has that old school problem of like not really. It's not being clear what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. It's just like figure it the fuck out. Brah.
It's a great problem to have in retrospect.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want them to hold my hand all the time, but I would like a hint here and there. Like, Air should be like, oh, well, you need a dress and a wig and like something, you know, maybe a couple other things to help. Instead, they're just like, oh, we have to dress up like a girl to get in there. What the fuck does that mean? And I figured, oh, well, I seen a dress shop, so I know I should start there, but that was it. Nothing else. There was nothing else that gave me any indication I could get a wig from a gym.
Wow.
Do the squat contest, and the controls are fucking like shit. Hammerhead controls. I'll never beat him. He can even take a break, and there's no way. We tied.
Do the squat contest.
I got dyed wig. Now I have a wig. I have... What items do I have? Key items. I have the silk dress, the dyed wig, the ruby tiara, and the deodorant. I mean, I guess that's it.
Fuck you bomb throwing bitch.
Now, I don't know about that being in retrospect. Like, I still don't have a chance to actually get... I don't even know where to get dressed. I'm still roaming around aimlessly. It's a fucking game. Items you'll need. I understand that. That's what I'll need. Now, you're all ready to go. Go get changed and get picked by the Don. And if you've never done this before, it's quite funny as you can get to nearly kiss him and stuff. He will find out for yourself. So I got the tiara. Yeah, that's an IGN. I got makeup, lingerie, bikini briefs. This is underwear you get when you go into either of the rooms that are available. I went into a room and I didn't get underwear. I wonder if that fucking just fucked everything up.
It shouldn't have.
Well, I can't go back into the room now. Cool!
Yeah.
Squaresoft, you made a great game. This is already losing patience.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Now I can't get in there. I don't even know what I... fuck! I think I've heard of something like this happening.
Reload that save.
I really don't want to. I don't like this game enough. I really don't.
How are you gonna get your underwear?
I'm just not gonna ever play it again.
Final thoughts. This game is poops-to-do.
Apparently I can... all I have to do is go back to the clothing store and I'll get dressed in it. So, we'll find out. Looks like I'm all set. Okay.
Body strength, skill, heart, stamina.
Like, no peeking, I would have walked over there and just ripped it back. Damn! Harris, obviously they're gonna pick you and not me. You're weird.
Wow, 1-1 in the second period.
What is the score?
1-1.
I have a sex dungeon. Awesome. Sex dungeon in a Final Fantasy game. That's when you know you're doing it right. You know, except for how confusing this game can
That's right. Oh,
be. Here we go. It's like, I'm man! And beats him. I don't know where he hit the sword. But we're not going to worry about that. My guess is his out. Your favorite? Why is this target things out there? They weren't there before. Superhero game.
Superhero.
Really?
Yeah.
That's probably one of the Batman Arkham games.
Arkham Asylum.
You're Asylum.
Damn right.
Piece of shit.
Whoa.
That just took it to another level. Does that make it an RPG?
Yes, it does. Smart Everything is an RPG now.
Apparently.
Just because you don't want it to be. Super Mario Odyssey, man, best RPG ever. If I had to pick like 3 of the best RPGs ever, I'd
oh
pick
my God.
Excite Bike.
He's humping. Is this allowed?
Yes.
Yeah. What were you saying?
If I had to pick like 3 of the best RPGs ever, I'd pick like Excite Bike, Battle Arena Toshinden, and I don't know, Hello Kitty Princess Adventure.
I would have to pick my electric bill that has levels and numbers. I would have to pick. I'm trying to think of what else. Ooh, Mario Brothers. I would pick like the original Mario Brothers. I'm not talking about like Super Mario Brothers. I'm talking about Mario Brothers. And then I would pick E.T.
E.T., that's a good one. Oh shit. Dying's easy.
True enough. Found a hyper. What is that? Is it materia? No.
I need to turn that off.
Rando
34.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright. It didn't even hit me. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's gonna suck.
Alright, let me finish this damn boss battle. Sorry folks, run all the way. I'm back. Name is... Oh man, where is he at? That might have been good to save the, that's also... This fucker doesn't want to die. Combat system is also really good in Final Fantasy VI. I was just thinking about that. Like, all the cool different abilities each character has. Like, Cyan's sword tech, and Edgar's tools, and Sabin, you know, pretty much just suplexes every motherfucker he comes in contact with. Upstairs, playing it. I would have waited up for you, but I'm streaming, so I need to find a save. So all that, and I still haven't hit a save. Dirk, listen, save points. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the time. Yeah, I went through all that and I got the new A mask.
You did it.
I did it. I got an item I'm never gonna use, ever.
Good job. I like the material just sitting in the sewer.
Sometimes you just gotta lose the feeling for it.
Apparently.
Into the dungeon. Go back and get that item.
Potion or something stupid. I didn't realize there were stairs over here. What is it? A potion? Yeah. This episode's going too long, folks. I don't know what may happen. I like how I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna keep the episodes to 45 minutes. You know, around there. And then somehow they always end up being not 45 minutes.
Wow, come the fuck on.
Oh my goodness, alright. Let's try steel. Alright, maybe.
Oh.
Try steel. It's very imperative that I get a save point so I can save. No save point.
You need it, so they're not going to give it to
you. Yeah. Like, what? You want to save?
Joke's on you, sucker.
Huh? I know where I'm at. Alright, folks. We did it. We ran a little over time here, but, you know, God, I already got 4 hours in this game. It doesn't even feel like that.
Huh.
Alright, let me save here. And,
That's how you know you're having fun.
I don't know about that. Or they're just sparse on the thingers. So anyhow, thanks again for tuning in, and I will check you guys, next episode or whatever. Alright, peace.